What is up, my savage friends? KR Savage here. Now, listen to me. I was sitting on this chair and I didn't know what to make. But your boy, KR Savage, the brain always works. Now, my idea for today's video is top 3 teams that I've been on as a Smash player, in no particular order at all. Without further ado, let's get started. If other teams that I've been on in the past, in this list, if your team did not make it, no hard feelings at all. This is just something that I want to make for fun and to show people my esports experience. That's all I want to do. So if your team didn't make my top 3 list, no disrespect at all. All right, now I said no particular order. So let's talk about this. Let's get the obvious out of the way. In my other video, I mentioned that one of my favorite teams of all time to be on was Nova. Now, why? At that time, I was on a very unfair team, and I got to meet the owner of Nova, and I heard a lot of lies about him. I heard he was a mean person, not a great person at all, but when I met him, oh my gosh, he was amazing. So, I joined Nova, and like I said in that video, it changed my career in esports, and it basically changed my life. Because I met a lot of friends, I met a lot of new people, I met so many people, like it's insane. But I'll always have a heart for Nova, and yeah, on to the next one. Now the other 2 teams I haven't mentioned on this channel, but the next one I'm going to talk about is a very special team. AOC. So, AOC stands for Ace of Cards. The question is, how did I get on it? I'm going to take you back maybe 2021. So back in that time, I was still on that unfair team I didn't really like. And the AOC original owner asked me, do you want to be part of the team? First I said no because I didn't understand it. But months later, I reached out and said, hey, let me try out for your team. I'm ready. And I passed. And I really love everyone in AOC. AOC, if you're watching this, much love. Now, AOC, I have a lot of good memories with. You know, most of my friends on the unfair team was on that team and they were friends of mine. The reason why I say unfair is because I didn't want to, tell you guys what team it was because, that'd be very disrespectful if I do that. Being on that team felt like I was part of them. Being on that team was amazing and everyone was fair. Everyone was cool. And I felt like AOC had so much to offer for me when I was a player. And I just love those guys, man. They're great. They're an amazing team. I have no hate for them at all. And I hope they do everything good. And I just wish the best for them. I mean, look at this. I literally framed my AOC jersey. Even though this specific jersey had a little bit of controversy, I honestly don't care. This is actually amazing. AOC, I love you guys. Last one. Divinity Esports. Now, this is a team that I really want to talk about because this team did a lot for me. Now, at that time, Nova shut down for the second time. The team I mentioned thousands of times. It shut down for the second time, and I was kind of lost at that point. I was still on DBE, aka Ultra now, and there was just some issues that I was having with the team. I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say what happened. No hate on Ultra. I love you guys too. You guys are amazing. I found the owner of Divinity, and he talked to me, and he's like, yo, you actually really good, bro. But listen, I'll put you on the team, but only under one condition. You have to leave your previous team, which with no hesitation I did. Like quickly. I think I did it a bit too quickly. Oh my gosh. Divinity knew what they were doing, 100%. And I wanted to stay on that team. And for me, I felt like just staying on that team. I signed like a 6-month contract with them. And they were like, after the 6 months, if you want to leave, you can. But dude, I wanted to stay because these guys knew what they were doing. Sadly, Divinity shut down. I'm not going to say why because I respect the owner of Divinity very much. And I'm not going to say why it shut down. But it sucked when it did shut down. And I have a lot of memories with that team. I was even promised a jersey and a ring even. Oh my gosh. And sadly, I didn't get any of those. It was coming in the mail though, which was really cool. You know what the crazy thing is? Divinity and Nova don't even exist anymore as teams, which is wild to me. The only team that I mentioned on this list that still exists to this day is AOC, at least from what I'm recording. As of what I know now, as recording this video, AOC still exists, but Nova and Divinity don't exist as teams anymore, and it's crazy. I have all these memories, guys. There's so much stories I can tell you about them. These three teams changed my life. These three teams I have so much memory of. And these three teams were the reason why I became the Smash player I am today. But yeah, those are the top three teams that I was on. Now, again, if your team didn't make it on the list, no hard feelings, no disrespect. This is just a video I made for fun and I wanted to talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. My savage friends, have a good day. Peace.